Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Skyrim, of course. We gotta finish the story. 76% battery. Well, here we go. Well, got my trusty Dr. Pepper. What quest are we doing right now? Talk to Angier. The Jarl of Whiterun won't help me capture a dragon as long as the Civil War is raging. If I can get the Greybeards to host a peace council, I can try to convince the Imperials and Stormcloaks to agree to a truce in order to defeat Alduin, who is a threat to both sides of the Civil War. Yeah, sounds good to me. For now, until I get to, oh, gotta absorb the dragon soul. How many does that put me at? 101? Alright. Let's talk to him and see what we can do.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us. Deliver the message to the warring parties. If they will listen, I will do what I can to bring them to terms. When Gat Dovahkiin.
Um, huh. Well, somebody's practicing and using the shouts. I'm gonna talk to General Tullius first.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
No, no.
In the old fort near Riftman. What's the hurry up, myself? Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it.
And I just don't know yet. He ain't the Dragonborn.
Can't wait to gut one of those rebels.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? Right, Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly. I suppose that's true. Fine. Why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? I suspect. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding. Speak with Legate Ricka. The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons. I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as much as we are from these dragon attacks. You may have a point. I'm always surprised by how seriously the Nords take these things. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do. He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Okay. Okay. Now let's go talk to Jarl Ulfric.
Won't give us a straight answer. What is it?
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so
I remember you. You were at Helgen with us. Come to join the war. Speak with Galmar. He handles the new recruits. I'm sorry to hear that. If you change your mind, speak with Galmar. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want? I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course, and the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there. Good. We still hold half of Skyrim despite everything the Empire could throw at us. I doubt the Empire has the stomach for much more bloodletting. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs. And what would you have me do?
if he's not with us.
I'm not much of a... The Jarl has put out a bounty to slay a giant.
They all know that.
Get this decree for
How
detail.
long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
Well, Here we go. There's everybody now. I can't wait to go to Samagod.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Peace? I dare not yet, but regret. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
And so we meet again. But this time I know who and what you really are.
Why did my computer just do that?
I'll give you credit for boldness, but associating yourself with the Blades is a choice you will come to regret.
If you can arrange an end to the fighting, Dragon's Reach is at your disposal. We should get started.
Is everyone here? Let's get this started.
I'm here because it's required of me. But there's nothing to be gained by talking to that murderer.
I'm glad I finally got a chance to see this place.
When has any good ever come from talking to the Empire?
I never thought I'd ever willingly stand in the same room with Tullius again. At least not without a weapon in my hand.
What are we waiting for?
We must make them see their danger, Dragonborn. Why delay?
No fucking.
Your seat so that we could be... Now that everyone is here, please take your seat. So we can begin. I hope that we have all come
No.
here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard. The nerve to think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
A temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink. Fair enough. I was hoping you could put aside your loyalties for the greater good, but I see you're firmly in Ulfric's camp. Still, having another port would ease our supply situation considerably. Better than nothing, I suppose. But Ulfric will need to offer a lot more if he wants me to give up Markarth without a fight.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk with good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your pitiless agreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphi? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
I'm listening.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say? I should have known better than to expect you to give us a fair hearing. Once again, the Empire takes the blame for the crimes of others. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty, and I would be recalled.
You see what talking to them gets us.
Let's hear it.
We want Kralder removed as Jarl of Winterhold, and an Imperial candidate put in his place.
What next, Tullius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. So, Dragonborn, what do you say? As I expected, you favor your friends. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it Colovian brandy. These terms are still not acceptable.
Swords, bones, where will these demands end?
Out with it then.
Never mind. I can see that these are the best terms we'll get from this council. So be it. The Empire at least puts the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. Ulfric will allow Imperial forces into the Pale, Skald the Elder will go into exile, and Brinna Merilis will assume the Jarlship. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. These terms blatantly favor the rebels. Everyone here knows that. But the Empire will accept them until the Dragon Menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up, Mark?
I hope this truce gives you what you need. It won't last.
I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf,
I'm afraid
I
there's
assume you are
a serious
familiar with
one.
the Dragonborn.
I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is. He's a dragon. Not just any dragon, but the right hand of Alduin, responsible for many atrocities during the ancient Dragon War. The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards, and then the Emperor. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a Blade prevents me from offering you aid and comfort. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Odavin, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
Yes, I'm ready to do my part.
You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf.
Just say the word.
We
and
have
my
nothing
men
to
will
talk
help you
about until
spread the
Parthenax is dead.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to
Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us. Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Paarthurnax the opportunity to betray us in turn, and return to his old master.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here.
You'd better be able to deliver, Dragonborn. I sacrificed a lot here today.
I don't know why you gave Ulfric. That murderer will never rule Skyrim.
You'd better be able to deliver,
Ulfric deserves to
Dragonborn.
die.
I
That
sacrificed a
murderer
lot here.
will never rule Skyrim.
We have nothing to talk about until Paarthurnax is dead. Dragons are coming back, and you're a born dragon slayer. That's all you need to know right now.
All right. Well, hold on a second. Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
Look! Bakura!
The Jarl is, as you... Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here. Take a look at this decree for details.
We're ready, Dragon. As I promised. My men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Well, prepare to have your minds blown. But first, let me put on the shout. Let's see. Call Dragon. What if I killed this guard before Alduin comes?
You have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah? Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
Huh.
Good? Aving!
You do have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
I've been looking for you. Until next time, I've been looking for you. There's a new music.
Never show your
Steady. Steady now. Keep under cover and move down.
Is he ever gonna land? I'm almost tempted to use Dragon. Bro.
My form is strong.
Bro.
Be fast, Overkeen.
Bro. Am I supposed to use Dragon Ren?
Ubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in Sir Alduin, hmm? No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove lavarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinland. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of Adova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Unikan Korav Gain Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
incredible. Sir, you have no idea how long I have waited for such an opportunity. I would be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some, tests on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
Be gone, mage. Do not test my promise to the Dovahkiin.
I assure you, you will not even notice me. Most of them are hardly painful at all to a large dragon like yourself.
Something to tell the grandkids, eh? You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there?
June May, what
Your
are
funeral.
you doing back there?
Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again. This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
You know, I guess I should have quick saved before I did that. When was my last save? Damn it. Well, great knowing you. Oh, shit.
Dovahkiin. Here I am. Zuulbonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin, many of among ourselves, of course. Once Lord crosses, he has trapped his door Mindora to lost often Hinla. Cross only, of course. I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Onika and you free me, and I will carry you to Skaldafin. Was du? Dini dein Rufe Aspa?
I've been looking for you.
Bro, come on.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Saran Uth. Zuk Brit Uth. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the dove will only increase. Amativ Mubokotin Stinselok.
There goes my character. All the way to Skyrim. It's pretty interesting.
This is as far as I can take you. Griffboth Akrin. I will look for your return. Or Alduin's.
Where am I on the map? All the way over here. I wish there was a shell powerful enough to take out dragons from the sky. Skulldolphin Temple. Though naturally, I'm just gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that with the fight in Alduin. I'm actually gonna fight him, but I just want to get there faster. Can I continue to go that way? No, I can't. Well, this is pretty interesting. Huh. Sweet. Let's get to killing Alduin. Oh, I wonder what power this is. Skulldolphin. Alright, let's see. There we go. Started Sovngarde, huh? Let's go. Actually, I'm gonna need to go back to Clear Skies.
Look! Look! Look!
Just saw Alduin,
Look!
Many have braved the shadowed vale. Near Giant's Gap, in the gloom before dawn, we marched unsuspecting. But I never knew. I do not know. But
Look! 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 Look!
there is no escape. Courage is useless.
Look! Look!
When Ulfric's Stormcloak with savage shouts sent me here, my sole regret was fair Elisif. Left forlorn and weeping. I faced him fearlessly, my fate Do you know the way? I'm weary. Beware! The World Eater waits within the
Look!
oops, pushed the wrong button.
Beware! The World Eater waits within the mist. Beware! The World Eater waits within the mist. There is no escape. Courage is useless.
Look! Look! Look!
Yep, we're gonna be fighting him just right down here.
Look! Look!
What brings you, Wayfarer Grim? What? A faithful errand. No few have chafed to face the worm. Since
Ooh.
first he set his soul snare here at Sovngarde's threshold. But Shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep counseled your doom he foresaw. No shade are you, as usually here passes. But living, you dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request entry? Ah. It's been too long since last I faced a doom-driven hero of the Dragonland. Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. Rodal! It is long since one of the living has entered here. The Shore's favor.
Look!
Well, alright, here we go. I am ready. Here we go. To Hall of Valor.
Look!
There's Alduin.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shaw's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hecon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim. The three await your word to loose the fury upon the perilous foe. My disciples still follow the difficult path. The way of the voice is neither wide nor easy. But if you stray from wisdom, then to Sovngarde you will not return.
Far you've traveled, your trials long, to taste of Sovngarde's sweet delights. Shore's high seat stands empty. His mien is too bright for mortal eyes.
Take your ease. Let troubles fade.
By Shaw's command, we curb our wrath. So, feast and sing.
I long to fight that foul worm, but by Shore's command we curb
Take your ease. Let troubles fade.
Seek ye food. No gloom can hold my heart for long in Shore's blessed hall, where no shadows lie.
Shaw's power protects this hall, but beyond, the three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe.
Oh, there's a fight going on. Uh-oh. Who will win this fight? Oh.
Well fought, friend. Your fury is unmatched. With mead and fellowship, let's mend our wounds.
My disciples still follow the difficult path. The way of the voice is neither wide nor easy. But if you stray from wisdom...
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. To speak the
For
word.
100
and
lifetimes,
we'll hasten
my heart
forth
burned
with smite.
for
our
vengeance.
well-tempered
Alduin
revenge.
too long delayed.
Hold, comrades. Let us counsel take before battle is blindly joined. Alduin's mist is more than a snare.
Seek ye food of
Its
song
shadowy
unending?
gloom is his
Fighting,
shield and cloak.
drinking,
But with
fellowship,
four
and boasting?
voices joined,
Find welcome
our
here
valor
and
combined,
warm your soul.
we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
To battle, my friends! The field will echo with the clamor of war, our wills undaunted.
Well, this is gonna be fun. I don't see him flying around anywhere.
Alduin escaped us long ago.
Eyes of Shore.
Today we take
Look!
our
Batul! Look! Batul! Look! Batul!
shout together these shadows to dispel.
No? Bakur! No? Bakur! No? Bakur! No? Bakur! No? Bakur!
Escaped us long ago. Today we take our well-tempered revenge.
Endless wait gives way to
For 100 lives, my heart will burn for revenge. Now, too long delayed. Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
One more time, and the World Eater must face us.
No? Bakur! No? Bakur! No? Bakur! No? Bakur!
Okay, now let's go to Dragonrend.
Endless wait gives way to battle. Alduin
There he is. We shall defeat him.
Rada! Down with you, damn worm!
Wow.
Jur? Zakur! Jur? Zakur! Jur? Zakur! Rada!
The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his Sovngarde of his evil snare. They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever, but your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed feasting.
Oh, hail the Dragonborn! Hail her with great praise!
You saved us all. We will sing of you forever.
I'll look for you, friend, when at last you return to Shaw's Hall. The honor will be ours when you rejoin the ranks of Sovngarde.
Our ancient debt for Alduin's reprieve is now repaid. The long night is ended.
Even here, where heroes throng, few can match this mighty deed. What glory! The gods themselves must envy us this well-earned honor.
All hail the Dragonborn. Praise her with all praise. The mist is gone. A glorious day. The World Eater is dead. The way is now clear. You saved us all. We will sing of you forever.
Got a smile. I'm gonna see if I can get in here still. Nope, the door's locked. I wonder what's down there. Huh.
All hail the Dragonborn. Praise her with all praise. You saved us all. We will sing of you forever. The World Eater is dead. The way is now clear.
Even here, where heroes throng, few can match this mighty deed. What glory! The gods themselves must envy us this well-earned honor.
Hey, let's go see up here where this guy is. We're just gonna go as high as the game lets me. And it seems to be letting me go pretty far. So if I can go all the way up there, I probably will. I hope I can. Hmm. Does it seem like it's getting further and further away? Every time I get closer and closer to it. This circle. Because it does kind of seem like it's getting smaller and smaller. How high up am I? Holy guacamole. Well, Huh. You know, I think it's still letting me go up higher. Huh. Wow, I was high up there. Wow, this guy's like really tall. Well, I'm ready.
We are ready to rejoin the living. Return now to none, with this rich boon from shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Hero Call of Valor. Well, okay.
Look! Bakur! Look! Bakur!
Vakin los Oktavakri. So, it is done. Alduin, Dilong, the eldest, is no more. Of course, Alduin Wahlandani. I would not have helped you if I thought otherwise. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path, but I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz ach ochma. Indeed. Perhaps, but you have savor your triumph.
No?
This is not the last of what you will write. Master it once of Zu Odaving. Call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.
Look! Bakur!
Well, that was fun. That really was fun.
Yes?
Heard they're reforming at dawn. It was you who convinced the Jarl to trap the dragon in the keep. And by Ismir, it actually worked.
It's a fine day with you around.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire.
Oh.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of setting into it. Anyway, what do you need? What can I get you? Need anything else? Just let me know.
Oh. I know what I'm gonna do. Let's go to Solitude really quick. Let's go to the Blue Palace. There is a reason why I kept his number on the codes here of High King Tori. Because I want to see if there's a reaction to see if I were to bring him back. What would happen? What does that even mean?
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately
Good morning.
send a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under
Your
my
Eminence,
rule.
my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge
Need something?
control. This is
What do you
likely
need?
superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more
Please don't
tempered
interrupt
reaction
the court.
might be called.
What do you need?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said
Yes?
to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragon Bridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. What about the cave?
I will have some to take care of the cave as well, Barnabas.
Uh-oh.
You're dismissed.
The Imperials are good for business.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard. Because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. He thought he deserved it more than Torrig. And so he came before my husband and
You
he
mean that
shouted
guy?
with that terrible voice. Like something... A legend.
Yes?
Or a nightmare. Ulfric is a fool and a coward who naively believes... Oh, I thought that matter was handled. I think Falk is taking care of that. Be well.
Do you
Pray
have
for
business with the
Solitude
court?
and my husband.
Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue
Yes?
Palace is an open forum.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave him there. Well,
I've got what I came for. I've done my part. Dragon Bridge will have extra guards. Falk Firebeard will find a way to take care of the cave.
All right. I guess I'm not really sure what to do now. Let's see.
Yes?
Heard. Word is spreading like mage fire. The great evil has been vanquished. You have truly saved us all.
I would hope so.
It's a fine day with you around. Farewell.
Well, yeah. Just kidding. I'm actually gonna end the video here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.